Hi everyone. So I'm starting this new vlog and it's all because I've joined a free Skool course because I joined the Skool platform about 2.5 months ago and I've been building a couple of communities there, actually, not just one. I have a couple of communities that I'm developing there to support my businesses. So the first one is my general kind of coaching business, and that is to support people to overcome limiting beliefs and behavioral patterns that they're kind of stuck in and that are limiting their growth. And they'll say, I want this for myself, but then they can't follow through with the action. And so I look at that kind of stuff in my general coaching business. And then the second business that I'm building a community to support is a writers community. And it's a niche community for people that have overcome significant trauma in their life and who want to share their story and be a beacon of light for other people that are experiencing similar experiences to what they went through. And just to show ways of healing and what is possible when you do the work to heal, and that you can live a fulfilling life. You can move past that trauma, move out of victimhood and into a life where you thrive. So that's what I am working on. And so this free Skool community, this course that Max Person is running, I've jumped on board. Now I've had business trainings, I've done all that kind of thing. And the thing is, you can have all of the information at your fingertips. Now, basically everybody does. Like, we live in a time where everything is at our fingertips. If you have electricity and the internet and you can jump online, you can find all the information that you need to find. There's so much information. There's too much information that often becomes the problem, that we get overwhelmed. But you can have the best laid out plan to develop a business and to move forward. But that doesn't mean that you will. Okay, and that's where my businesses come into play. There's reasons why we stop ourselves. There's reasons why we trip over ourselves trying to get the result that we want. There's reasons why we don't feel worthy of pursuing our goals. Or there's reasons why we sabotage our efforts. We might take the action, but then we sabotage it because we don't feel that we deserve the success, or we're scared of the success. There's all different, it could go on forever. There's so many things mentally that get in the way of us being successful. So that's where my business comes in. Now, I have sabotaged myself for many, many years. I've been resistant to getting on social media. I've been resistant to putting myself out there because I had those unworthiness wounds, and so I was never ambitious. I was just happy to take the business that I got from people who knew me. I wasn't about putting myself online and saying, hey, aren't I good? And talking about the skills and the knowledge that I have. Just didn't feel comfortable doing that. And so I stayed small and safe. And now I'm in my 50s. I'm a little bit bored with that. I feel very stagnant, and I'm ready to actually step into a bigger role and accept a leadership role. So leading by example, in my case, telling my truth, speaking my truth of my trauma and my healing, and being a beacon of light for other people. Now, you can't be a beacon of light if you're hiding under a blanket, right? So it means that I have to expose myself. I have to put myself out there and be visible and heard online. So this course, I think, will really help me a lot in coming out of my shell and taking those steps with a supportive community behind me, because everybody that's in this course, we're all doing accountability posts. We're all doing these steps to overcome our fears, to get out of our comfort zone and do the actions that are necessary to get the results. So today's action is to record a video announcing the beginning of the journey, just giving a little description about why I'm doing it, which I just have, and yeah, what I hope to achieve from it. So by the end of the 90 days, I hope to be fully established in patterns of behavior and habits of connecting with people, being comfortable asking for the call to network with people, being comfortable with, having those sales conversations, being comfortable in saying, hey, let's have a conversation and see if what I offer is a match for you. And if it's not, it's okay, but let's explore it and see, is there something that I can help you with? Or do you have something that you can help me with? Like, it works both ways in those networking calls. It's not just me trying to sell. And I think that's one of the things that I've felt really uncomfortable with. So I'm hoping by the end of the 90 days, with the consistent action and taking the steps, and I've signed the 90-day challenge commitment contract, which says there's no backing out. You do the tasks, you do every lesson, you don't skip anything, you go through and do it all. And if you just follow the program, the results should come. So I'm trusting in you, Max. You've definitely gotten the results, and that's the thing. Follow people that have the results that you want. And so he's doing what I want to do. I want to be able to pay it forward. When I've made enough money that I'm covering all my survival needs and I'm living comfortably, that I'm overflowing with abundance, that I can give my skills and knowledge away for free. I can build supportive communities and not have to charge for it. So working through the course. So the first couple of modules I'm going to cover today. So in the first couple of modules, he talks about signing up for the tech stack. And so what that is getting onto the Skool platform. And he does offer deals that he's organized. So he's got affiliate deals. So he will be making money from everything that he gets you to sign up for. But he has said all of the money that comes from those affiliate links, he's going to use that to advertise this course so that he can bring more people in, so that people can build online businesses and, get out of the 9 to 5, or, just get into something that they really want to do. Make a business out of their hobbies. Just live a better life and have that financial freedom, that autonomy to be in control of their own finances, on their own business. So yeah, he has that result. He's at that point where he's paying it forward, and I'm a lucky recipient, and you can be too. So I will add the link in my video description, and I'll probably pin it in the comments, so that if you feel like you want to jump on this journey and join me, and how many are in there now? There's 3.7k people in the course as I'm recording this. So if you want to join us, then the link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. And yeah, you'll be making a video like this soon too. So I was talking about the tech stack. So there's the tech stack of the free Skool course, which is obviously free. It's on the Skool platform. But to create your business on the platform, you can jump on as a member for nothing, but to create a community on the platform and start your business from there, you will need to sign up for a Skool community. And to do that, there's a 14-day free trial for the pro version of Skool. So that's the first of the tech. Now, I've already been on the Skool platform for about 2.5 months, and I've used my 14-day trial. So I won't be signing up for that. And I'm currently on the hobby plan, and I'm doing that until I make some sales that can cover that cost. So it's in US dollars, it's $99 per month to have that pro plan when it kicks over, when you finish that free trial. Now for me, I'm in Australia, so that works out to be about $150 a month. So for me, I do feel like I need to have some income coming in to support that first. And so I have explored all of those and I can see the power in those. The one thing is, if you get to the end of your free trial and you can't afford to continue on that pro level, just be aware that anything that you have set up with affiliate payouts from your community or any unique URL that you give to your community, that will all disappear, and you'll have to go back through and redo all the links for that, and you'll have to tell the people that you've promised affiliate commissions with that that is no longer applicable. So just be aware of that. If you do that yeah, at the end of the trial, you'll either continue on pro or you'll have a little bit of work to do to go fix up all those links. So it's not a big deal, but just be aware of it. So for me, I won't be signing up for the free trial because I've already had a free trial and I've explored all of those pro features. And now I'm at the point where I'm wanting some income to come in to justify paying that fee. The next in the tech stack is, I'm kind of going from memory here. It's the, let me just jump into the course. I'll open that up because it'll have it listed down the bottom in that first lesson. So high level. So there's a high level 30-day free trial. Now high level has a whole heap of tools with it. And so it covers things like your website and your email marketing and all of those, back-end business sales funnel kinds of things that you'll need to support your business and to bring in the leads and all of that kind of thing. So the high level 30-day free trial is there. Now, once again, I'm not brand new at setting up my business. And so I already have my website. I already have email marketing campaigns already done in another program. And I have a lead magnet and stuff on my website. So I've got those things covered, and I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to hold off on that free trial until the point that I go, okay, what I've got's not working as well as it could work for me, and I'm probably better off moving to something else. And if I get to that point, then I will jump on it. So I'm just going to hold off and see how that plays out. Now, the other thing in the tech stack is the Teller. That's Teller. And it's a 7-day free trial with 20% off. So I'm not signing up for that either because I'm tech savvy enough and my husband's in AV that I have DaVinci Resolve on my computer, and I know how to do screen recordings, and I've got multiple cameras and I've got all that stuff, and I'm happy to do all of that stuff. And also within the Skool platform, any of the trainings and lives that I do, I just record that in the live. And so I have those recordings that I don't feel that I need to sign up for that Teller account just yet either. So I'm just holding off on those until I can see what Max is doing with them and whether I need to sign up for them just yet. So the next thing in this accountability post is the 90-day challenge contract. Now, on my computer here, I'm just going to bring it down to this screen. There we go. There's my 90-day challenge commitment contract. And so it talks about my unbreakable commitments, and it goes through there. And everybody that's in this course has the opportunity to make a commitment to their future self and sign this contract. Now, Max is very clear about this. He says, don't sign it if you're not 100% committed, because you're making a promise to yourself. Okay? So if you sign this and then you half-ass it and you drop off and you just don't do it, then you lose trust in yourself. It's a self-betrayal. And so don't do that. Okay? Give yourself the word and commit to yourself. And if you have any doubt about whether you can do that, go do the work on that doubt that you have before you sign this, so that you don't compound the problem. You don't add to that doubt. That you know that you can trust yourself and that your word means something. So I have signed the contract because I know my word is good. So I have signed the contract and I have committed to these unbreakable commitments, which you're welcome to read through them if you want to. Pause the video if you want to read them. And the reason behind my discipline, what's going to fuel me through this challenge and through this course, is that I want to embrace self-actualization in this moment. Okay, I've waited a long time. Like I said earlier, I waited till I was 50 before I allowed myself to be ambitious and to have some big dreams. And so now I want to make those big dreams come true. I want to self-actualize. I want to become the biggest, most powerful version of myself that I can and have the biggest positive impact in the world that I can. And so to work towards that, and my soul contract to fulfill that, I need to take the actions. I need to learn the skills, learn the knowledge, close the gap between who I am right now and my skills and my knowledge, close that gap to become that self-actualized person that has the skills, that has the knowledge, that has the connections with people, and has the confidence to go out and bring my dreams to reality, to make it happen, to have that huge impact that I want to have. So just like Max doing this free course, he wants to connect with as many people across the globe as he can and get them to do the course. That's his way of paying it forward. That's his way of saying, you know, thank you for the overflowing abundance. And now he gets to share that with everybody. And that's the kind of person that I want to be. That's where I want to get to. So, like they say, find mentors that are doing the things that you want to do, that have the results that you want to have. So, Max, thank you. I'm taking you up as a mentor and I'm doing your course. And I'm happy to record this and put it out there and say, come and join the course. The link is in my video description and in the pinned comments, because I love that people do this. They get to this point where all their survival needs are met and they're living an abundant life and they're happy. They're happy to pay it forward and lift other people up. So good on you, Max. I'm stoked that you're doing this and I'm stoked that I'm part of it. So this 90-day challenge, I have signed the contract down here. I signed it yesterday. And so today I'm coming good with my video and I will post that on to my YouTube channel, and it'll just be under a blog. Now I've just moved that onto my second monitor, and that's where it's going to sit, so that I see that when I'm working. That's always going to be visible to me. So I have a monitor just down here, then I have a monitor just up here. And so as I'm working, that's just sitting above my eye line. And so I get to see that all the time. And the other thing that I have on my second monitor is my calendar, which just keeps me in check of what's coming next in my day. And I do time block. So my most creative and my most, brain-powered activities, they happen first thing in the morning, and the earlier the better. So if I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and have that time to work through those projects, I do. Sometimes it doesn't happen because my partner works away and I have small children, and one is a co-sleeper, and so as soon as I get out of bed early in the morning, she's up, and so I don't get out of bed when he's away. But when he's at home, that's the plan, is I get up at 4 in the morning and I do my most creative work at that time. So for me, that's my writing projects, that's my going out into nature and recording little walk and talk videos, all of that kind of thing. So I have my calendar up there, all time blocked, and I have all my available appointment slots there, and I can send those links to people to network. So if I'm on the Skool platform and I'm chatting in a community and I really like somebody and I go, yeah, I like what they stand for, I'll send them a chat and say, hey, I really like what you're doing, or, you know, I wouldn't mind having a chat if you want to jump on a call, and I can send them my calendar link for those networking meetings that I've allocated time for, and then they can pick a time, because it's global, so it's really hard to organize times unless you have a calendar that will do all that for you. So a lot of people use Calendly, and I just use my Google Calendar. So I've got that set up where I have a couple of businesses, and so I can set up different appointments for those businesses, and then I can just have a general calendar for networking that bridges both of those. And I just send the specific booking calendar so that people can book in for those things. So then the next thing that I have on my second monitor is I just have a little Keep Notes open, the Google Keep Notes, and I just have a list of my top things that I want to get done for the day. So instead of putting them in my Google Calendar, where I have to actually click that open to see what the notes are in the appointment or the event, I don't have to open anything. It's looking at me all day. So I just have that there and it's all shrunk down. So what I'll do is I'll take a photo and I'll show you what this little setup looks like for me. It works really well for me because I'm not diagnosed, but I think I've got a bit of an ADHD brain where if I'm not seeing it, it doesn't exist. And so I need to have those things really front and center looking at me all the time. And then it's just those little glances and I just go, oh yeah, I haven't done that Instagram reel yet. Or, you know, I haven't done the community accountability post. And so it just has that there and it's easy for me to work through those and check them off during the day. So that's a little bit about how I have that set up and where my 90-day challenge commitment contract is. So Max talks about printing it out and having it on your desk so that it's right there reminding you all the time. So mine is just still in digital format and it's just up on my second monitor where I look at it all day long. So the next thing out of the accountability post is, so what I'm going to do is I'm using my little keep notes thing. You know how I said I have my key things here? So in this accountability post, I have things like sign the contract, which I did, and I have it up there. Create the playlist for the free Skool course for the vlog, which I haven't done yet, but I will when I upload this video. And you know what I'm doing right now, recording the video, documenting the start of this business development journey, and then I will upload that to YouTube. And I'll also do a little Instagram reel and I'll pop that over on my Instagram account. And also a little Instagram post with a little selfie of my workstation with my signed contract up here. And so that will go on Instagram as well. And then the last one that I will need to do is the jump into the free Skool course community and do my accountability post. And so that will have in it all the links to all of these things that I'm doing right now. So it'll have the link to this video there. It'll have the link to my Instagram reel and my Instagram post with my workstation selfie. And there's a couple of questions that will also go into that accountability post. So I'll ask the community a question that I want to know about how they're developing their business. What else will there be in that accountability post? There is or what I can do is I can jump back into the community down here, and I can show you, if I jump into the community, which is down here, in the accountability tab, there is, well, some people are ahead of me, and there's my community is fully set up. Well, that'll be the next one, which my community is already set up because like I said, I've been on here for about 2.5 months. But the first one is Amanda. Let's have a look. Amanda has done the accountability post here. So Amanda Cook, cheers to you. You're featuring in my YouTube video for your accountability post. So good on you, Amanda, because you were one of the first ones to post in the free Skool course community. And so it goes through and it says, hola, I'm Amanda, and I just started my free Skool course. And this is just from the template. You don't have to think about what you're going to post in here because he's laid it out in a template for you. Copy and paste it in, fill in the blanks, and it just goes through what you've done here. So for me, there'll be a few things in here that I will delete off there, or I'll put a little note. I've already had a free trial. I've already got website and email campaign set up, so I'm not signing up for high level at this moment in time. And then I'll go down and I'll add in my YouTube link. Amanda's got hers in here. She's got her Instagram reel link in here. She hasn't taken a selfie yet, but she says tomorrow she'll have it in there. So might have to go check you out, Amanda Cook. Hold you accountable. And then she talks about the tech stack, and she talks about the tools that she has signed up for. And then, number 6 here, my goal for the next 90 days. And so I will write out what my goal is going to be for the next 90 days, and I will put them in there. And like I said before, I'll ask a little question about what I want to know about other people's experiences of starting their businesses and building their businesses and scaling their businesses if they're up to that point. So that is all about this first section of the free Skool course. And so this is where you find it in the free Skool course community. Free Skool course here. Open it up. I've done the welcome. I've looked at the models, and I'm up to Skool setup, which I have watched the video and I have done all my Skool setup. So that'll be the next video that I do. I will be running through my Skool and showing you what's on the inside of that and how it's all set up. So if you're interested in starting a business, if you don't have anything set up yet and you're interested in starting, then jump on in and join me as we build our Skool communities together. And I will have the link in the description of the video, and I will have the link in a pinned comment so that you can easily access that and jump on into this free course. And connect with me. If you want to connect with me, you can click on my profile. We can chat in the Skool community. You can join my communities if you want to. And you can show me if you want feedback on your community. We can chit chat that way too. So stay connected if you want to. And if you're just curious and you want to see how, people work through building their businesses, well then you're welcome to watch. You're welcome to just be a witness if you want to. But it's more fun if you play too. So I hope to see you in the free course with me and Max. And how many people were there? Let me have a look. How many people are in the free Skool community? 3.7k are in there already. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So Oh, the other thing is too, yeah, within this there are also, now like I said, I'm in Australia. There are Q&A sessions, so you can connect with Max. You can actually talk to Max and his team and other participants in the course on the Q&A sessions. Now, it's good if you live on the other side of the world. It's not at some crazy o'clock time, but for me it's crazy o'clock in the morning. It's at 3 a.m. for me. But I am going to do that because, like I said before, the best time in the morning for me is like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when I start, when I'm not on kid duty and if I'm not sick. So when all things are going well and I don't have a health issue or I don't have kids to look after, then I'm up at 4 anyway. So to get up an hour earlier, it's not a big deal for me to do that. And I am committed to my growth and to develop my community so that I can have a grand scale impact in the world. So I'm going to leave it at that today, and I'll see you in the next video where I run you through my community. I'll take you for a little tour, and yeah, during that I might talk a little bit more about what I do specifically, instead of just talking about what Max is doing. But great job, Max. I'm really glad that I connected with your community on Skool and that I'm part of this movement. So cheers everyone. Have a great day.